Welcome everyone to this webinar with the School of Business, and thank you for joining us at our postgraduate open day. I just want to let everyone know that you can pop your questions in the chat, and our academic staff members here today will be more than happy to answer any questions that you have. In the event that you didn't get an opportunity to maybe ask your questions here, please note that we have a live Q&A session later on from 6 to 7 p.m. And there will be lots of academic staff members from the School of Business that will also be available to answer any further questions that you may have. And just to mention, our Taught Master scholarships are open across all disciplines within the university. So if you're thinking of doing a postgraduate studies with the School of Business, we have Taught Master scholarships available. We have quite a few of them. You can apply for them when you're making your application for your postgraduate program. Feel free to apply for them. Closing date is the 30th of June, 2022. So please apply when you're making your application for your postgraduate program. I'll now hand over to my colleagues. Audra, thank you.
Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to the Postgraduate Open Day webinar for the School of Business. I'm Professor Msc, and I'm the Postgraduate Director in the School of Business. So what are you doing next year? Probably have been thinking about this quite a bit lately. And if you've joined us today, you might be thinking about your future career and wondering whether a postgraduate degree is for you. You might be wondering whether or not to do a master's in business or whether to go out and try to find a job right away. If you have decided to pursue another degree, you might also be comparing universities within Ireland or maybe even overseas and wondering if a Maynooth degree is for you. So in this next half hour, we will briefly introduce you to some of the exciting aspects of a postgraduate degree in business at Maynooth. So we offer a wide range of programs in business, from accounting 1- and 2-year master's degrees to finance, and we have higher diplomas in both accounting and finance. And literally, we have a program to suit any type of career in business. If you're interested in data and IT or innovation, you might like our programs in analytics, IT-enabled innovation, strategy and innovation, or our new program in digital marketing. For marketing enthusiasts, we offer 2 programs in marketing. If you're interested in working internationally or in an international environment, then international business might be for you. Or if you're thinking about changing to a business major and have limited prior business studies, then business management, business, digital marketing, and IT-enabled innovation are possible choices. Now, if you really want to take a course, but you don't have any prior knowledge, most of our programs will consider applicants with prior work experience as well. So if you have any questions about our programs, as Roxanne has mentioned, you can type in your questions in the chat box. We are also online today. Join us for the Q&A sessions as well. Also, at the end of the webinar, I will give you a direct link to our website where you can read about each program, watch our videos, and also get some more information. So why should you choose the Maynooth University School of Business? Well, there are many reasons. First of all, our business school is relatively young, but we are already in the top 20% of all business schools in the world on research impact. So what does that mean? It means our researchers, your lecturers, are among the best. They're experts. They publish their research widely. They're highly cited, and they are impactful. So this expertise of our lecturers, it means that it will be transferred to you. And importantly, it means that you're in very good hands if you join the Maynooth School of Business. Maynooth University itself is also ranked number 1, the number 1 university in Ireland on the Times Higher Education Young Universities rankings. It's also in the top 200 European universities and ranks highly on International Outlook. There are students and staff at Maynooth University from over 90 countries. So a good part of our university rankings is comprised of outreach and links with industry. And much of what a business school does revolves around the study of industry, different types of businesses and their activities, and collaborating and forming links with the wider community. And this, of course, would benefit you in various ways. Over the years, the School of Business has developed a vast network of partnerships and opportunities for you. And on this slide, you see just a small, actually, representation of some of the relationships that our business school has. And we incorporate these relationships and these ties with business into your programs in many different ways. For example, you get to meet executives throughout the course of your studies. In the classroom, at organized events, we invite business representatives to regularly talk with our students, and we invite them to seminars regularly. We have an industry speaker series. You get to work with businesses through hands-on projects in different classes. You may have, as I mentioned, guest speakers in your classes, but you also have an opportunity to work with firms directly to help them solve their business issues and challenges or problems. In some of your classes also, you might get to experience what it's actually like to be a manager or an international manager. And you also get some benefits just by being part of our programs. Now, our MSc programs and our master's programs are accredited by 3 professional accounting bodies and also the Institute of Management Consultants and Advisors in Ireland. This means that our students of all of our programs are entitled to free membership of the IMCA for the duration of the course of your studies and also for 12 months after graduation. You have a range of benefits such as CV building, access to professional development and networking events, career events, and access to various practitioners. Once a year also, the big accounting firms and others participate in our accounting career showcase, prior to which students also receive career and interviewing training. So speaking of career development and training, many of our courses offer a career development module in which you receive professional development over the course of the entire semester. This is a neat module in that you get to identify your own career goals and then work throughout the semester to enhance your skills and boost your employability. It's tailored to your own needs and goals. Across our programs too, you work on in various different ways on developing your competencies and skills, and some of which you probably didn't even know that you have. For example, we offer training for the job market through CV clinics. You will receive career guidance from industry experts. You will work one-on-one with organizations to directly apply your knowledge and skills. And hopefully, you will leave with a new set of skills and competencies ready to apply in the workplace. Now, one such example is our live module offered in several programs, and Dr. Emmanuel Kyprios leads this class, and he will share some of the highlights next.
So as discussed by Professor Mokaitis, in our postgraduate programs, we want to make sure that you are as best prepared as possible for your future careers. We do that by deepening your understanding of business and management, by developing your toolbox of tools and techniques, and by providing career skills that can be used immediately upon graduation. Now, to reach these goals, and as we are big believers in experiential learning, we will take, for you as students, you will have to take the live module, which is a highlight in several programs. And the concept of this module is that students from the programs of strategy and innovation, strategic marketing, and international business work in teams to address current strategic challenges outlined by client organizations in effect working on mini consulting projects. The students are coached by their lecturers who provide them with consulting skills, content, and mentorship to support them in working in these projects. And this module takes place in the second semester of the program. So they will have already had the theoretical foundation with content on strategy, innovation, marketing, and international business. And then executives from the client organizations who might have had, let's say, innovation, marketing, or strategy challenges come present their organization to the students and the challenge and get them to work on possible pathways to resolve these challenges. The client organizations have the benefit of course, thinking through what strategy, marketing, or innovation challenges are important to them and getting a fresh perspective from the student groups, as well as seeing what potential interesting graduates are going to be in the market the following summer. Of course, the students get to develop their conceptual and analytical skills in action. And in fact, we're having great success in this module in all respects. First of all, we have collaborated and continue to collaborate with incredible organizations, for-profit and non-profit, which includes Médecins Sans Frontières, DAA, the Dublin Liberties Distillery, Aviva, CRS, O'Brien Fine Foods, the Irish Defence Forces, D-Paradigm, Binary Labs, Meta, the Camogie Association, NCBI, to name just a few, national and international organizations, because the job of a consultant starts with a client. So we're providing value to these organizations while maximizing the exposure of students, first to a variety of different industries and technologies, such as blockchain and digital assets that are driving innovation right now, but we're also maximizing the exposure of students to executives from the partner organizations that, as we said, might be looking to recruit promising graduates. So in effect, we're expanding the network opportunities of our students. And again, here we have had great success stories as our students have been able to either find direct positions in the partner organizations or use this consulting experience to pursue positions in other organizations of their choice.
Thank you. That sounds really exciting, and I know that it is. Next, we will share some highlights for some of our programs. Now, we won't cover them all because we have so many programs, but we will introduce you to a few of the newer ones, a conversion program, and also our accounting. So Professor Joseph Coughlin will start out by introducing us to a new marketing degree.
Hi, good afternoon, everyone. So thanks very much, Ardra and Manas, for that enlightening discussion. So our Msc Digital Marketing is new for 2022. So it's open to business and non-business graduates. So if you're a non-business graduate who has an interest in the area and can demonstrate some experience in digital marketing, maybe you're an influencer, maybe you're someone who's worked for a local club or managed social media for a small organization, then we'd love to talk to you about how this program could suit you. We have a strong mix of technical content on digital marketing, such as search engine optimization, looking at customer experience online, and also looking at major suppliers like Google, HubSpot, Meta, and so on, and ensuring that you're up to date with the latest technical skills. However, marketing and digital marketing in particular are intertwined, and therefore we also want you to be able to do the practice and day-to-day practice of marketing. So we put in a lot of strategic content, and we've built our program around the idea of marketing campaigns, which is a major project that any marketer does in the industry. Speaking of industry, we have a lot of interaction with clients and industry experts, and the digital marketing program takes the marketing live module that Dr. Kirkus talked about a few seconds ago. So that's a definite benefit of that program. We also have clients that we work with throughout the program in other modules as well. In fact, that's a feature of the master's programs in the School of Business in general. You'll work on real marketing projects for real organizations. So you won't just be doing case studies or looking at made up kind of examples. You'll be looking at real companies and real examples, and that should give you significant experience from which you can build a career from. We look at these specific areas. The campaign management, as I said, is a core to our program, and that's our first module, and that's what we tend to focus on to ensure that you can build a successful digital marketing campaign, because that's what most of you are going to be employed for. We're going to look at social media management, managing social media such as typically for businesses, things like LinkedIn, but also Facebook and Instagram, and increasingly TikTok and Snapchat have become more important as we talk about consumer-related digital marketing. The focus of search marketing: when you build a website, you have to make sure that you appear on that first page of the Google searches. Many of us don't go to page 2, so we need to make sure that we stay on page 1 when we get there. There are different ways to do that, be it paid or organic, and we will show you the benefits of both. We also realize these days that all the data that we generate online has really important insights for marketing. So we have a number of modules that take as a key focus the idea that big data is around us, and what can we learn from our consumers about that and from that. And finally, thing that people are always interested in is influencer marketing, and the growth, for example, of B2B, business to business influencers, is definitely a phenomenon we're seeing these days. And also looking at newer trends such as virtual and artificial intelligence based influencers. So Audra, thank you very much, and hope to see you on the Msc Digital Marketing in September.
Good, thank you very much. Another exciting program, especially the influencer part. So next we have the Msc International Business, which is a newer program for anyone that's interested in an international or global career, or working in a multinational or international firm. So have you ever wondered what an international manager actually does? This program will give you the specific skills that you can apply in an international setting. When applying for an international job, if you've never worked in an international firm before, the process could be daunting. So graduates from this course will leave with a knowledge about what it's actually like to work in international business. We will train you in cross-cultural management. You will experience management across cultures and test your own assumptions. You will experience, see, and feel what it's like to be an international manager. You will actually work with people from around the world and understand the challenges associated with managing across cultures, distance, time zones, priorities, and various forms of diversity. You will prepare a business plan that will be judged by a global panel of experts. You'll also engage with industry experts in Maynooth in the International Business Live module. So all of these hands-on experiences will eventually shift your mindset to a global one, build your confidence to ensure that you stand out from all those other applicants, and help you to land that international dream job. So we hope that you will join us on this exciting journey. So next, I would like to welcome Dr. Adele Smith-Akhmoudi to introduce business management.
Thank you very much. You're all very welcome, guys. My name is Dr. Adele Smith-Akhmoudi, and I'm the Program Director for the MSc in Business Management. Absolutely delighted to be with you today to take you through a whistle-stop tour of the business management program that we have here on offer at Maynooth University. The program itself is for non-business graduates. So what that really means is it's a conversion master's. So it is for non-business graduates, and the entry requirement is a level 8 non-business degree. We also have, in exceptional cases, we do allow entry to those experienced professionals that would be entering through RPL. So again, that's if that's your case, please always feel free to follow up. We can review your application and have a look and see if you'd be a suitable candidate for the MSc in Business Management. The program itself, by the very nature of a business management degree, it's broad, it's very much career orientated in both the small and medium-sized enterprises, as well as the multinational enterprise, both nationally and internationally. So we really are looking at a very much graduate goal-focused approach when it comes to training and really personal development in this program. So for example, we look at a real career focused approach when it comes to looking at, for example, the CPD module, where we're really looking at each individual student's skill set and really preparing them for that career in business management. As others have mentioned, again, the focus of the business management program is very much industry-led and working with real clients and building a range of various different networking opportunities. We have many junctions of interaction with real business and networking opportunities, be it from the BRP, from guest speakers, and actual real challenges, and working with the real business challenges. So you're getting the opportunity to get your teeth into a real issue, a real business opportunity, and wearing the cap of the consultant to really explore and develop and work on a project deeper. And when what's more important, a real business project. The project itself is aimed at a highly motivated student that wants to gain experience in a range of areas. So there'll be many different learning tools applied, as well as many different transferable skills, from teamwork, where you'll be working in diverse student groups and really sharing and using a mix of various different experiences. You'll be looking at the global footprint, for example, where you're aiming and trying to help businesses improve, to visualize, have a look at the foresight, the strategic direction, and overall improvement of performance. We'll look at various different research techniques, from qualitative research techniques to quantitative research techniques, which are all stepping stones to help you complete research projects. There's many different tools applied, from debates, discussions, and presentations, which all make for really enhancing and exciting classroom workshop delivery approaches. So guys, in the words of a graduate from last year, if you want a module, if you want to conduct a program that's going to be a challenge and it's going to change yourself for the better and improve your graduate opportunities, well, the business management is the one for you. Guys, feel free always to follow up if you have any questions or queries. I'm more than happy to help at any stage. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Next, well, our master's in accounting also offers numerous opportunities, so we'll hear about this next.
So we have a master's in accounting for accounting graduates. So basically, if you have CAP 1 and 2-1 from your undergraduate degree, we have significant exemptions from CAP 2, which is the next level of Chartered Accountants Ireland, and also from other professional bodies such as ACCA. So combined with your undergraduate degree, you will get the maximum 9 exemptions from ACCA Ireland. Very good experience in the program, very much developing your core skills as an accounting practitioner. So not just the technical parts, though we obviously focus on the key technical elements of finance, management, accounting, taxation, audit, and of course, financial reporting. But we also do an integrative case study module where you get to combine your knowledge. So when you go into the workplace, you're ready to deal with multifaceted accounting problems that are not just, being a tax expert or a financial reporting expert, but being able to show a prospective employer that you can integrate your knowledge from different areas together. Very good career prospects with this master's. We've pretty much 100% employment at the end of it. Most people go into practice, and some people do go into industry directly through the industry training with Chartered Accountants Ireland. But also with NGOs, and some have gone on to become academics. Very valuable networking experience where you meet other like-minded people who will be your peers in industry in the future. And we've got a very good set of graduates. One of them very kindly has done a video from us. So, may have a look on our website. You can see a video from a former Masters in Accounting graduate who in his spare time plays for Kildare. And we've got a few of those. And it's a good mix of kind of people and an interesting group of people who want to become accountants. Very small classes, so class size typically under 30, good one-to-one attention on the technical elements. We meet weekly on all the core modules. And you're also encouraged as part of your formation as a professional accountant to concentrate on critical analytical skills and basically apply your knowledge through that case study module, but also through other modules as well, so that you get to see some business type scenarios before you meet them in the workplace, so you're better prepared. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much. So those were a few of our highlights, and there are many more interesting programs at postgraduate level. So if you would like to find out more, please visit our website. You'll see it at the top of the slide here. Maybe write down the URL. It's www.maynooth.ie/mu/school-business/r-masters-programs. So this webpage is quite important because you will find an overview of each of our postgraduate programs here. You can watch a video about each of the programs as well to get a better idea about what it's about. You can download our program brochures for details about how to apply and what types of modules each program offers. So please don't leave open day before you check out this website. If you have watched the videos and you still have some questions, come to the Q&A session on Pubble today. And after this, if you're still unsure and you still have questions, why not contact the program director for a one-on-one chat on Zoom or Teams? Just go to this web link above and contact the program director.
I have one or two questions here, Audra, but you're not able to see it, so I'll just read out one or two of them here. One of them is, could you advise on career options after completing my master's in strategy and innovation?
Shall I take this one? Okay.
Yes.
So I've been tracking the students in general of where they end up. The interesting part with strategy and innovation is that there's a wide range of options. As I would say, strategy and innovation is one of these programs that is like an MBA without paying 36 grand, because it really trains you well to become a good manager. You have modules from innovation to leadership, and it gives you a well-rounded, prepares you in a well-rounded way, let's say, to lead organizations. So in this respect, I would say that there are students that ended up working in Deutsche Bank as risk analysts, but at the same time, we had other business analysts that went to work for Danone. So completely different organizations, completely different industries. We had other students that ended up going into consulting. This is kind of a natural direction from this program in other countries, in Germany, in China, but we also had students who went to work for Amazon and students who went to work for other kind of organizations like Google or Meta. So it really depends. I would say that it gives you, it opens wide the options in terms of career advancement.
Thank you, Emmanuel. I have another question here asking about the difference in modules if someone is on the fence between the MSc Strategic Marketing and the new digital marketing.
Thanks, Roxanne. So good question. The two programs share some modules. The strategic marketing focuses on more of where a lot of jobs are at the moment, where is business to business marketing. So rather than consumer marketing, marketing to business who market to consumers. So the Msc Strategic Marketing, which has been around a couple of years now, has a really good track record in preparing students for that. We look at sales management, we look at disruptive technologies, and we also look a little bit at social media and general management of digital media. However, the digital marketing is more focused for the person who wants to do that mix of technical and strategic. So if you do the digital marketing, you focus in on the technical issues like search engine optimization, social media, and so on. Whereas in the strategic marketing, you focus more on how a business can market itself in general, including social media. So one, strategic marketing is probably more general, more focused on the B2B market, where there's a lot of very good positions available. And secondly, the new one, digital marketing, is focused on a slightly different audience, people who want to work specifically with digital techniques rather than traditional marketing techniques. That answers the question, Roxanne. Thank you.
Thanks, Joe. I just have one more, and maybe this is for Audra. This question is asking about the possibility of engagement with organization and industry if someone comes to do the Msc International Business. Is there room for engagement, or do students go out and do field work in industries?
We're all about engagement at the School of Business. If you recall, I mentioned that all of our programs have an element of industry engagement. The Msc International Business is very hands-on, interactive, intensively so. And you will have opportunities, especially in semester 2, to engage with industry in your modules. But also we offer a summer pathway 25 credit module where students will work one-on-one with an organization to help them solve a real-life business challenge. So you will have a lot of engagement, and this engagement will, as was mentioned today, help you with your networking and hopefully help you land any kind of a job that you want. In international business, this could be anywhere in the world.
Thank you. I'll just